Well, wrestling fans, we're back, and we've got action for you with the South American heavyweight wrestling champion, Coloso Colosetti from Argentina, and Arias Romero from Mexico. Arm drag takedown by the champion, Colosetti. This man, Colosetti, very unusual, very different style of wrestling. Arm drag reversal by Romero. Colosetti, he'll be doing something advantageous for him, a hold, and all of a sudden he'll stop and he'll stare at his opponent and just completely throw the man off guard. And he'll just stand there. Let's see if he'll do it during this match. But his wrestling style and his approach to wrestling is entirely different than from anyone I've ever seen here in the United States. Go behind by Colosetti. He drops, Romero drops, schoolboy reversal. Escape, sit out. Arm drag, roll over, and it's into an armbar position by Arias Romero. Side leg scissors. Let's see if Romero can escape. He does! He's out, and he smiles at Colosetti, and Colosetti just looks at him, slaps him, gets him away. You shouldn't take that now, something like that. You gotta make your move right away. That slap apparently stung him in the ear. Whoa! Colosetti has a very, very unique personality. He loves to joke around. He's not wrestling, of course. He has a good sense of humor. Tells a lot of jokes, of course, Portuguese and Spanish. Doesn't speak too much English. There's a slap. That's payback time. Colosetti does not like that one bit. He is the South American heavyweight champion, and he deserves respect. He has told that to the referee. So you can imagine how mad now he is at Romero. Hot trip. Side headlock by Arias Romero. Beginning to say a little while ago, Romero tipping the scales at 221 pounds, whereas Colosetti a little bit heavier, 234 pounds. Of course, he has a height advantage over Romero. Hammerlock by Coloso Colosetti. Good snapmare, flying snapmare takedown. Leapfrog, and whoa, nobody there. Up to the ropes, and wow, gonna use it. Oh, look at this. Oh! That leg spin I haven't seen since, my gosh, Ricky Starr. Tricky Ricky Starr years ago used to use that maneuver. Colosetti a little bit exasperated, figuring his approach. Into a side headlock by Colosetti. Insert. Gets the escape. Top wrist lock insert. Into the hair. That's a favorite weapon of a lot of rule breakers of wrestling today. Going into the trunks, going into the hair. It's totally illegal, and of course the referee has to see it. Slapped at the back. That's the break. Top wrist lock. Arm drag takedown by the South American champion, former champion of Argentina as well. Stands at the ready. Colosetti applauds himself. He says, I did a good job. Myself. I don't think he's applauding Romero. Arm whip. Colosetti off his feet. He's hot about falling into that kind of a trap. Of course, he doesn't like the fans yelling at him either. Got a beautiful championship belt. I wish we could see it. It's gold and onyx. Beautiful heavyweight South American heavyweight championship belt. Tug tackle in the middle. Leapfrog by Romero, arm whip and drag and take over, and there's a good arm whip that takes him down again. Colosetti now trying to get the upper hand, cannot do it, thrown into the ropes. Whoa, there's a backdrop kick that sends Colosetti out on his feet into the front row seats. The fans are giving him what for out there. Colosetti gets a 20 count outside the ring. Arias Romero, good wrestler, but of course he has the height and weight disadvantage of a lighter weight wrestler. Would sure be in contention for, say, a junior heavyweight championship type of a match with, say, Mondo Guerrero and Chavo. I would like to see a match like that. I'm sure they would have a tremendous, tremendous match. Flailing head, leg, body scissors. Sends him over. There's a punch that caught him right on the bridge of the chin and decked him. Colosetti decks Romero. Looks like Romero may have a glass jaw. He went down solidly from that punch. Chinlock by Coloso Colosetti. Colosetti wrestled in Japan, he's wrestled in Australia, he wrestled in Hong Kong recently, wrestled in Germany last year. Forearm! Look at this. See this unusual style of Colosetti? In Mexico City, he teamed with several wrestlers and together with a wrestler by the name of El Nazi. He held the tag team championship in Mexico. Catching Romero off guard. Coloso Colosetti. There's that punch right, rabbit punch right to the back of the neck. Knee kick right into the midsection. Now Colosetti going to work on the middle of Arias Romero. Open-handed thrust right to the throat. Legal too, and the referee saying, I don't want to see anything like that again. I don't want to see you use your fist. And look, there's Colosetti proud of what he's done. Gasping for air. Arias Romero in the other corner. Going to work on those neck muscles of Romero. Colosetti with the advantage. Romero kicking free. Now going to work, making him come back on Colosetti. Arm whipped into the ropes, side body drop. Hot trick by Colosetti. Now just going to work choking. Referee tells him to break. Knee to the back. South American heavyweight champion Coloso Colosetti gets rid of Romero, throws him out of the ring, says, raise my hand, I'm the champion. Arias Romero's got a 20 count. Once again, outside the ring, it's 20. And on the apron, it's a 10 count. You get back in the ring. If the wrestler inside the ring tries to get out or tries to interfere, count begins all over again. Again, Romero's down. Romero's got to have a blast. No doubt about it. This is the second time he's down with a punch from Colosetti. Colosetti staking out that right arm, throws it down on the mat. trip and sets it up. Dives on it. It's a good way to break the knee and ankle at the same time. Colosetti feeling the pain of that. Stands at the ready with a half crab. The question is into Colosetti. Do you give up? Good move. Good half crab by Arias Romero. Colosetti trying to make the ropes. Grabbing, of course, the one leg in that position is a half crab. And grabbing both the legs is called the Boston crab or full crab. Waist lock. Takedown by Colosetti. Schoolboy ride now. Sit out by Romero. Up into a hammerlock position. Those are fine, scientific wrestling moves. Both been using. A lot of wrestling you don't see too much anymore, as you do great wrestling from the Olympic, week in and week out. And of course, that's the name of the game, wrestling. Arm whip into the ropes, high back body drop into a cradle. 1, 2, only 2. Second away from a win for Arias Romero over the South American champion. Let's see if he can do it again. There's a tug tackle. It sends Colosetti off his feet. Drop kick that caught him square on the face. Romero tops him for 1, 2. Oh, a second away from a win. What a feather in his cap that would be. There's a knee lift to the side of the face. Snapmare takedown into the ring. Now sets him up for a variation of the rack. The question is in to Romero. Do you submit? Romero reverses it, sets a figure 4 toe hold up. Now adding his weight to that figure 4 toe hold, and of course smothering as well. Good roll up by Colosetti for 1, 2. Second away. Now atop by Romero. Both wrestlers applying holds and counter holds. Abdominal stretch by Arias Romero. This could be it. The question is in to Colosetti, and Colosetti, oh, hold on. Colosetti reverses it. Good move by the champion, and that's why he is the South American champion. Hip toss. 1. Only a count of 1. Romero coming very close to upsetting this man from South America. Leg dive by Colosetti. Step over toe hold. Question is in by Romero. Romero now applying a step over, reversal. Counter holds, holds, counter holds, that's the name of the game. Until one man either submits or is pinned. There's a variation of the figure 4 toe hold, also with pressure on the back of the neck. In Spanish they call it the rack, una rana. Colosetti, that's it. The bell sounds. There's Jimmy. We will render a decision, and the winner will get $500, and it's Romero. Arias Romero upset the South American champion. I can't believe it. And Colosetti is hot, stomping and kicking Romero. He's never lost. We'll be back.